All right, let's now welcome Mr. Mpho Mahabane, the Free State South African Policing Union Provincial Chairperson. Mr. Mpho, a very good afternoon. It's a pleasure, sir. Welcome to SA Today. But firstly, talk to us about the motivation behind this particular march and even for police in the province to take a lead in the fight to actually abolish the scourge of GBV and femicide.
Hello, ma'am, and afternoon to your viewers. Yes, ma'am, as a South African Policing Union, we stand in full support of the men's march that was held today in Bloemfontein. This is an initiative which is symbolic, not just in moral, but it's imperative that we do this. We believe the police officers as the custodians of the law, as the custodians of justice, and the protectors of the vulnerable people must lead from the front. Our motivation as SABC stems from our National Congress resolution in 2022, where we said the revolution against gender-based violence in our society starts with us, the working class. So as SABC, we encourage all our members to participate actively in all activities aimed at condemning gender-based violence and unite to commit to build a safer communities in South Africa generally.
Mr. Mahabane, I mean, let's also unpack the rate of GBV and femicide, specifically within the province of the Free State, right? I was actually trying to isolate the specific statistics of the province, but my research led me to the combined national figures and rates. So what can you specifically tell us about the current rates of GBV and femicide within your province, and what typically drives it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it's good to isolate them, but we can't shy away that South Africa in the world is third in terms of cases of rape, the reporting rate thereof. Just in the Free State, we have over cases, just in the past financially, 1,000 cases of sexual offenses, cases of domestic violence, intimate partner killings continue to escalate, often with devastating consequences for families and communities. The province also has seen a multiple high number of cases being reported. We've had cases where a lady was set alight, was from Lesotho and illegal male. There were other issues where children were also raped. So SABC views these figures not as numbers, but as lives lost, families broken, justice delayed. We call on a better visible justice that is swift prosecution of offenders.
Very interesting that you mentioned that, Mr. Mpho, because I was just going to ask you, how are even police then dealing with such high rates and numbers of the perpetual GBV as well as femicide acts, and what additional resources then do you think are needed by the different and various stakeholders within the province in order to combat the escalating acts of GBV and femicide in that province, in line, of course, with the various other national interventions, Bab?
Yes, ma'am. As SABC, we believe that ending gender-based violence requires a multi-sectoral collaboration approach. That means strengthening community policing partnership. Survivors of these acts need to be held up or treated more sensitively, timelessly, and respectfully. Families want more visible justice, like we've said. They do not just want arrests, they want also convictions. So we echo these calls. SABC believes that ending GBV requires multi-sectoral approach. We must all have our hands and hold each other.